Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Two teams will need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's Bortles' Jaguars going up against Roethlisberger's Steelers. Now we'll head down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 5 matchup.
Steelers and Jaguars. It's pouring here as we're getting ready for today's matchup. Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms, and it's a nasty day out there. And Phil, how will that factor into this game?
I don't think it's going to be the factor that everybody thinks it's going to be, Jim. I think today, these players, they have shown they can play in any kind of conditions. The fields all across the league, they're always good. And the footballs, they've changed them where they've made them so grippy, even in bad weather. Quarterbacks, receivers, everybody can handle the football well. Should be a fun game.
Browns going to be back deep here on the opening kick. And Josh Scobie looks ready to get this one underway. Taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. And here is quarterback Ben Roethlisberger. He was upright for all 16 games last year as the Steelers struggled mightily at the start of the year, but still made a late season run, almost getting back into the postseason.
Jim, I get a big kick out of watching Ben Roethlisberger play every single time we do a game of theirs because, look, we know he's big. I think the thing that everybody underestimates is how good of a throwing arm he has.
1st and 10. Bell's taking the handoff. He's brought to a halt. Here's a look at the Steelers' offensive lineup. One of the strengths of this offense, its ability this year to convert on 3rd down. One of the best in the league. The Steelers from the 32. Roethlisberger sends it to Brown.
The Steelers, that time, they can't get big yards, but the throw and catch picks up a few, and his 3rd down's much easier with this situation.
The Steelers now facing 3rd down. A week ago, they were up to the challenge in these spots. The Steelers break huddle and show a jumbo look. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
Very few teams in the league can do this and run the football for 1st downs. Anytime it's in a situation, 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3, they don't even think about run because they're not tough enough to get it done. They have to throw it. Nice job of this offense.
1st down at the 43. On the money. Watson's going to make the tackle.
What a way to start the game on offense. Picking up another 1st down for them. They are in rhythm, and now no matter what they call, they're going to feel like they're going to make it happen.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. Bell's handed the football coming out of the I formation. Here's the Jaguars defense. This is an aggressive bunch that a week ago came up with 6 sacks. Second down coming up. Dropping back 3. Incomplete. Almost going in the other direction.
Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have 1 or 2 passes a game that can be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped, and this time that was a bad drop by the defense.
3rd and 7 following the incompletion. Offense lines up here. Ben Roethlisberger dropping back in shotgun formation. Roethlisberger and Miller with that combination.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
Moore's lined up in the slot. Ben Roethlisberger takes a look down from under center. He'll throw it over the middle. Moore's brought down after picking up 6 on this play.
You play this cover 3 defense. Just kind of sit back there and try not to give up the big play. That is great. The problem is you give up all these short plays. How about that throw by the quarterback on that slant pattern that time?
Bell's lined up as the single back, and he's tackled down after picking up the first.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the first down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm, because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
Roethlisberger from the gun finds Brown, gets about 9 on the play.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
The Steelers doing their part to spread breast cancer awareness this month in the NFL. Plenty of pink on their uniforms.
And he's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown Steelers. Good job that time by the offense, scoring that touchdown and putting them ahead. And when you get ahead in a football game in the National Football League, it makes you relax and you play better.
The Jaguars are usually one of the best of the league in stopping opponents on their opening drive. Not the case this time. The score's 7-0. They're setting up the return.
The tackle is made at the 40-yard line.
There's going to be an injury timeout here. We'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment. First down at the 40. The give out of the eye. And this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing one.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
The Jaguars have turned into the cardiac kids. They won a tight one last week, but they trail in this one with time remaining.
You got to be cool under pressure, and I think this is a pressure situation. You got to make plays when it counts in situations just like this. Well, we still got a close game here, and you got to try to keep it that way. It's 3rd and long, and you're losing the football game. Don't take a chance on the offensive side. Wait for your next opportunity.
The Jaguars have it at the 39. On the money.
And it's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
When you're in a situation like this, 4th and short near midfield, you're behind in the first half. Don't go for it. Punt the football away. Don't panic. It's too early for that, but let's find out. Sometimes these coaches make some strange decisions.
Miserable place to start this next drive. Bell's lined up in a single back formation. 1st and 10. Roethlisberger with the give.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Bell takes his spot in the backfield. 2nd and 6. Looks to his left. He has the grab. Moore's tackled down after a gain of 15.
It takes really good corners to play a defense where you challenge the wide receivers and just play them man-to-man coverage. I don't think this defense has that kind of quality corners.
End of 1 here in Jacksonville. We'll be back momentarily for the start of the 2nd.
Who's my pretty girl?
8, 9, 10, 11.
Sammy, sweetie, don't get your dress dirty.
Sam, honey, you don't want to mess with that. Let's put him down.
Samantha, this project has gotten out of control.
Whoa, hey, careful with that. Why don't you hand that to your brother?
Our words can have a huge impact. Isn't it time we told her she's pretty brilliant too? Encourage her love of science and technology and inspire her to change the world.
The NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Verizon. Never be without football.
The Steelers still driving as the second quarter gets underway. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Ben Roethlisberger takes a look down from under center. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. And they'll end up losing 4 here.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
That was a nice reception, but not enough for the first down. Second down coming up. Offense lines up here. Roethlisberger takes the snap from the gun. Almost made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose.
Manage the football game. That's what you have to do as a quarterback. You're winning a close game and it's third long. Well, manage it. Know what to do. Don't force the play here. If it's not there, throw it away and just punt the football.
Third and a long way to go. Looking across the middle, Kozlowski's able to knock the pass away.
Hard to throw over some of these linebackers in the NFL now. They got such good size. You try to throw over them, here's what happens. These big guys will knock it down.
Down at the 36-yard line.
That time he only gets a couple yards. If I'd have been the punt returner that time, I would have called for a fair catch. Defense was close. All around you, there was nowhere to go.
2 tight ends on the field here. The Jaguars snap it at the 36. Polamalu's there to make the stop. Second down.
There we go now.
The give off the left side. Taken down at the 45.
Well, a short gain on the run that time by the offense. When you're a running football team, listen, there's going to be a lot of ugly plays that don't work. You just got to keep running them.
On the way, third down. Offense lines up here.
Green 39. Green 39.
Tosses the football. He's going to be brought down, and that's going to be a 3 and out for this offense.
Steelers guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
Antonio Brown will return this punt. Brown taken down.
The Steelers getting set now for their next series. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. First down at the 29. Bell's got it on the handoff. Gains maybe 5. Second down now. Roethlisberger's got it in the gun. The hit knocks the ball out incomplete.
That's why you like defenders who are good punishing tacklers. Make those receivers worry about coming over the middle. They'll be careful the rest of this game because of that big hit.
The Steelers have it at the 34. And this pass goes incomplete as he was looking short that time.
Good job by the linebacker. Just watching the quarterback, reading his eyes. He made the move at the right time, and he knocked the pass down.
Blackman's going to take this one from the 16. The Jaguars break huddle and start their drive this time from the 25. Robinson's lined up now as a slot receiver. He'll take the snap from the gun.
Ball's loose. They recover their own fumble.
One thing coaches hate when their offense is on the field is fumbling the football. Because a lot of times it's just bad fundamentals. But they're lucky this time. They had the fumble. They're able to get on top of it.
Second down and 11. Got the completion. Ball is out. In on the stop. Lawrence Timmons makes the tackle.
Well, the defense always says, let's cause some fumbles. Then when you cause it and you're not able to recover it, that is one emotional letdown.
So they get the reception, but it's not enough to move the chains. Third down coming up. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime.
Bortles still got it on the play action.
Going deep. Troy Polamalu has an interception. Tackles made.
Anytime you're backed up on the offensive side, the quarterback's got to be extremely careful because if you turn it over, you're just giving points to your opponent. That time, a bad decision by the quarterback, and he throws an easy interception for the defense.
First down here.
Ben Roethlisberger dropping back in shotgun formation. Incomplete, looking underneath that time.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
It's now second down.
Roethlisberger's going to take the snap from the shotgun.
Antonio Brown with the catch.
They'll mark the football at the 22. The Steelers rely on their passing attack, and today it's been a factor as usual. Roethlisberger's, of course, in charge of that passing attack, and he's looked good again in this first half.
Well, look, when I say a guy has it all and he can really throw the football, what I mean by that is he has great touch. He can throw the ball softly, drop it into the right spot.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh Steelers. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in the first half. First half winding down as we return from the 2-minute warning. The Steelers with an extra point try on the way. And the extra point is good. The Jaguars are back deep, ready to return the kickoff. Runs up to grab it at the 4. And they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line. The Jaguars bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive. First down and 10. Sticks to his hands. He's taken down at the 23. Second down even after the completion. Hurry up. 2-minute offense. Bortles back in shotgun formation. Going for the home run. And that's Taylor, who almost had a pick.
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
It'll be third down. Nickel formation here for the defense. Bortles going to take it from the gun. Incomplete, and they failed to pick up a first down on this series.
Jim, that pass ends up incomplete because the defender, he just jarred the football loose with that hit. Nice job. Get that shoulder into the receiver, knock that football out, and get it to the ground.
Brown's got a chance this time. And he's able to get out to the 34-yard line. The Steelers get ready to start their drive. Brown's going to get set in the slot for this snap. First down at the 34. Eyeing that left side. Had it for just a second, but then it came out on contact.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
The defense comes out in the nickel.
Here we go.
The Steelers have it at the 34. Could have been intercepted.
That was an incomplete pass that time against cover 2, the 2 deep safeties. And you really want to throw the football down the middle or deep down the sidelines. That time the quarterback didn't do that, and that's why it was incomplete.
It's third down coming up. Bell takes his spot in the backfield. And this will be incomplete. It'll be a 3-and-out. The Steelers are ready to punt this one away. Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. The Jaguars are getting set for their next possession. Offense lines up here.
Green 90.
Now 1st and 10. They're setting up screen.
That was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
And here we have 2nd down.
Empty backfield look for Bortles here.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
Bortles standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
Incomplete. So after that last incompletion, it is 3rd and 3.
Bortles got it in the gun.
Mitchell nearly coming away with an interception.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
Antonio Brown from the 28.
That's a gain of 6.
The Steelers break huddle and start their drive, this time from the 34.
Here we go.
The Steelers have it at the 34.
Almost intercepted.
Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play, because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
Ben Roethlisberger takes a look now from under center. Bell's going to secure the handoff. Ballard's there to take him down. The Steelers signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. 3rd down here. Offense trying to pick up the 1st. Roethlisberger from the gun. Underneath, but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete.
That is so tough to do, to be that close to these receivers and able to knock the pass down without getting a penalty. Good job.
They're in punting formation. Backs to the wall for the offense. They bring in the extra tight end. 1st and 10. Handoff out of the eye. That picks up about 3.
The defense, when they have you backed up against your own end zone, they're expecting you to run the football. They were ready, and they stopped the team for a short gain.
And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down. They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation.
And with that, we've come to the end of the 1st half here off the banks of the St. Johns River. We'll be back to Jacksonville for the start of the 3rd quarter after this.
All right, welcome to the Verizon Halftime Report. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Jaguars haven't had the same success as last week through the air. The Steelers' defense obviously has something to do with that and should be credited. So let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Steelers line up at the 3. Bills looking for room to run, and this run goes for a touchdown. The Steelers is up now by 7. Jaguars with the ball midway through the second. The pass ends up being picked off. Palomalu's in position, and he is the one who comes away with the ball. After the pick, offense comes out now. Brown's found on the quick pass and Caxton, and he'll eventually be brought down, but not before getting to the 22-yard line. Offense out now following the INT. The quick pass, it's complete, and this long run goes for a touchdown. That puts them on top by 14. So that's it for us at the EA Sports Studio. We'll go back now to Everbank Field for the start of the second half.
Jim Nance and Bill Sims. Everbank Field is our site today, and the third quarter is about to commence. Sweezum will be sending this one towards the end zone to start the second half.
He's on the move. The tackle is made.
This game is still about hitting. When you hit the other team hard enough, that football comes loose. Nice job by the kicking team. They make the hit, and they recover the fumble. Great job.
Here we go. The first snap of the second half. Picks up about 2.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
And now they'll try over again on second down. Nickel formation for the defense here.
Roethlisberger takes the snap from the gun. Finds Brown.
That's a gain of 10. And now as we see the stats, you have to love these type of numbers from one of your key wide receivers. Phil, 2 straight games, he's gotten it done.
Yes, we've watched this guy play, Jim. You can look at him and you can tell, boy, he has fresh legs. He is flying around and he is getting open.
First and goal from the 4. And they are in on Bell.
Well, that last play almost got them in here, and when you look at this, what do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
And he's in for the touchdown.
That was a good job on that touchdown that time, and I'll tell you, there's nothing like being on top of the other team and make them chase you.
The point after try is in the books.
The Steelers are about to kick the football back, but it's the offense celebrating and the defense doing all the setup.
That fumble recovery gave them great field position, setting up the score. And he'll start his return.
And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line.
The Jaguars are ready to take over now as their offense heads onto the field.
Here we go now. 339. 339.
Quick drop back. Incomplete. That leads us to second down. Wide receivers are bunched up.
Here we go now. Blue 45. Blue 45.
Bortles going to take the snap from the shotgun.
Throws to the right.
Finds his mark. The Jaguars continue to try to look for answers in the passing game. Bortles been shaky from the start. And in the second half, they're going to need to throw the football to close the gap here, Phil.
I think you're right. They're going to need to throw it. Now look at the offensive coordinator. A lot of it is up to him. You got to change these play calls. Make it easier on the quarterback so he can find some open people down the field.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. 3rd down and 5.
Setting up screen.
And he hauls it in.
The tackle is made, and that's a 3-and-out series for the offense.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
And so now they'll call on Anger to punt the football.
Antonio Brown will return this punt. That brings the play to an end.
Well, only a couple yards that time by the punt returner. Good defense by the punt coverage team. They get down their speed. They hustle. They're all around him. And they only give up a couple yards.
1st down. Offense readying for the snap.
Bell takes his spot in the backfield. Here's the handoff. And straight ahead, Bell. Nothing really seems to be going right for this guy lately, Phil. He struggled to run the football last week, and he continues the same today.
Yeah, it's all of the above, Jim. And what I mean by that, it's the running back's fault. It's the offensive line's fault. And let's give a little credit to the defense. They've done a good job stopping the run.
Second down here. Play clock's running down.
Bell's going to take the handoff now. They have the lead, but they have no running game to speak of to this point. That may change here down the stretch, trying to take the air out of the football.
Yeah, you're going to have to run it some just to work the clock and try to get the situations in your favor, but maybe every once in a while, fake that run and get an easy pass to keep that clock moving.
Bell's handed the football.
He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a 1st down.
Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the second half, picking up that 1st down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those 1st downs.
New set of downs now after picking up the 1st on the ground. They need to get the play off.
Brown's in the slot. Bell will get it on the toss. They bring him down in the middle of the field at the 50.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
Second down following the run. They better hurry to get the snap. Here's the handoff to LeGarrette Blount.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up 1st downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
First down here after the run.
Brown's a receiver in the slot. Gives it to him again. Good for only a yard.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Offense lines up here. The play clock's running down.
Strong eye handoff here. Rock for a loss on that play.
Look up at that scoreboard. You're leading the football game, so we have a 3rd and long situation. So you've got to know that. Manage the game. Don't take a chance.
Here in Jacksonville. We'll be back momentarily for the start of the 4th quarter. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Ben Roethlisberger takes a look down from under center. He'll take the snap, the first here in the 4th quarter. Good piece of tackling.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
Robinson's lined up in the slot. First down at the 39. And he's thrown to the ground.
What a good scheme that time by the defense. They confuse the offense. They blitz. They don't know who to pick up. And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack.
Wide receivers stacked up on this play.
390. 390.
The Jaguars snap it at the 31. He's got the catch. Looking ahead, the Jaguars will be on the road in Tennessee next week, while the Steelers will be on the road in Cleveland. A reception on 2nd down, but not enough for the first. 3rd down. Robinson's lined up now as a slot receiver. Bortles back in shotgun formation. Pulls it in. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Number 5.
Sometimes it's good protection by the offensive line, and sometimes it's just bad defense. They can't get to the quarterback, and that's another completion by him.
They bring back out the offense to go for it. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time.
Bortles going to take it from the gun.
Great pass, great catch, great control.
I thought that was a pretty risky play that time by the offense. Even though it's the 2nd half and you're down, you don't always have to go for it on 4th down. Fortunate for them, they got it that time.
First down here after the completion.
Lee's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Bortles standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
Throws the pass. Makes the reception. That's a gain of 8.
Both secondaries have really stepped up today, Phil.
Yeah, they have. It's so hard to be a defensive back in the NFL to cover some of the fastest runners in the world to do that. And also we know they can't touch them either, so they're having an outstanding day.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time.
Bortles got it in the gun.
Gains 16.
Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play here.
They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down.
The Jaguars come to the line with a bunch set.
They send the tight end in motion. Throw to the left, complete to Lewis.
Hard to throw the football down the field once you get into the red zone. That time the quarterback, well, he knows that. And he looks down there, nobody open deep, throws it short, And they get a nice solid pickup on that play call.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one.
And here's the toss. Now they're playing from behind, and they have an offense that's been shut down, at least when it comes to the ground game.
Well, it's hard to win football games in the NFL when you're one-dimensional, but right now I think you've got to throw the football. The defensive line, maybe they're tired, they can't get to the quarterback, and maybe that could give you a chance to win.
Second and goal at the 1.
Handoff out of the I formation.
Jim, I love these situations. Third and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football, they're going to go with a pass, and if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
What a drive this has been.
Third and goal.
Back to the ground. Touchdown, and that'll close the gap in distance.
Well, that's really having deep belief in your offensive line. In the third and goal, your offensive line just road grades the defense out there, and they get the touchdown running the football.
The Jaguars lined up now for the point after. Inside of the uprights. The Steelers will get it back in a moment. Still have a 2-possession lead. Scores 21-7. They want the football back as they line up now in an onside kick formation. That's a timeout call. They line up here for the onside kick. They want that football back. That'll stop the play right there. The Steelers come onto the field for their next series. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. 1st and 10.
Bell's taking the handoff. Watson's there to take him down.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down.
Bell takes his spot in the backfield.
Did not beat the play clock.
Delayed game, offense. Still 2nd down.
With the penalty, it's now 2nd down and 11. Nickel formation here for the defense.
They'll run it here.
Good work by the defense. This will be a loss of 3.
Defense, play the situation. It's 3rd and long. Don't let a receiver get behind you and make the catch to pick up the 1st down. Keep it in front of you, and then let them catch it and come up and make the tackle.
We return out of the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter action. Double tight end formation. 3rd and a long way to go.
They call his number once more.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up 1st downs in these type of situations.
The Steelers are ready to punt this one away. And not a favorable bounce this time as it's headed to the end zone for a touchback. The Jaguars are ready to take over now, and their offense heads onto the field. First down, pressure on every snap now. First down and 10. Ball is out. Recovery by the offense. Every play is huge now. Second down on the way. They'll go right to the hurry-up. Won't use a timeout here. He's looking to the right here on this throw. And no one is going to catch this one as it goes out of bounds. Big third down on the way late in the fourth. Lewis moved from the tight end position to the slot. From the gun. The defense gets the sack. We've got a player down, so we'll step aside and be back in just a moment. And welcome back. Danielle Bellini is working on getting us an update on the injury as we return to action.
I think you can just tell by the body language and the way he's acting that is an upper body injury. Hope it's not severe. We'll let you know as soon as we find out.
The coach is going to go for it. Lewis is in the slot receiver role for this upcoming snap. Robinson's going to pull in the bullet pass.
Situations like this sometimes can cost you the game. You're down in the second half. Why would you go for it on fourth down in this situation? You don't get it, that decision might cost you this football game.
Real good field position here to start this series. First down at the 21. Bell's got it on the handoff. Nice tackle. The Jaguars call the timeout. They're first. Everybody's back out on the field now after that defensive timeout. Let's go now to Danielle Bellini, who has the injury update.
Guys, I had a chance to speak with a Steelers team official. Right now, all they will say is it's an upper body injury and that he will not be returning. Back to you.
Brought down by Bryant. That's a timeout by the team. Third and 2 here after the run. Offense lines up here. They'll run it with him again. And they are in on Bell. The Jaguars with no timeouts left. They're able to move the chains after that last run. Offense lines up here. Takes the knee. Second down coming up. Takes the knee. Now you you start to get a little momentum going. You got the win last week, and you pick up another victory here today.
It's just awesome, isn't it? You know, athletes are incredible. Give them a little positive reinforcement like winning the football game. They believe in what they can do. The coaches believe in them, so they actually give them more opportunities. They trust them more, and that's how you get a winning streak going.
What a memorable game this truly was. For Phil Simms, Danielle Bellini, and Larry Ridley, Jim Nance saying so long for now, and we leave you with the GMC Never Say Never moment of the game.
This telecast is copyrighted by the NFL for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this telecast or of any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the NFL's consent is prohibited.